Welcome to At Ease with Cooking. I'm Bonnie Kerschke, your host, and this evening we're cooking with Dimitri Santrisos and John Arvanitis. Now, Dimitri and John have their own restaurant in Osseo, and it's called Country Cousin Restaurant. Now, they have a very nice restaurant. It's a family restaurant with a very wide menu, and included in that menu selection are some Greek dishes. And they're going to be preparing 3 of those dishes for us this evening in our program titled Greek Foods. They're going to begin with a Greek salad. Hi, Dimitri and John.
Hello, Bunny.
Nice to have you here.
Nice being here.
Greek salad, it's wonderful. Why don't you tell us what goes into it?
Okay, in this bowl we have the head lettuce, we have the anchovies here, feta cheese, Greek olives and Greek peppers, we have the scallions, we have the cucumbers, brown onion, and tomatoes, and oregano.
And oregano.
We already have chopped, the lettuce, and now I'm going to mix it up together.
Okay, and it's going to be a very colorful salad, isn't it?
I hope so, yes. Thank you. Can I start now?
Sure, go right ahead. The Greek olives and the Greek peppers, now, can you just get those in the regular grocery store, or do you have to go to a special food store?
The special food store, it's on Lake Street in Lindale, in the corner there. They call it Bill's Imported Foods,
Okay.
Incorporated. Bill's Imported. And Kiki is there, is going to help you. It's a very nice lady.
Oh, great.
Now we put some of the
Ooh,
olives.
those Greek olives are wonderful. The peppers are a little bit too hot for
Yes.
me, but I love the olives.
That.
Great.
There. The scallions. Cucumbers.
Wonderful. Such a healthy
onions.
salad, too.
Yes. You don't get no fat. You lose weight with that. Nice. And tomatoes.
Now, if you're not an anchovy lover, is it okay to leave those out?
That's correct. You can skip the anchovies.
It's not really authentic then, though, is it? If
That's
you leave
correct.
those out.
If you leave them out, yes. That's not a Greek salad then. No, it is, but
Ooh, that's wonderful.
like this, like that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And to finish the product, the salad, we have our Greek dressing made.
And what goes into that?
I have olive oil. I have oregano from my garden, fresh one.
fresh
and
oregano.
I have wine vinegar. And I have garlic granule.
Garlic.
And we shake it again one more time. And we'll put it on top.
And we'll mention that for those that would like the recipes tonight, we will give an address later
You
on in
bet.
the show that'll give them the exact proportions of those. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a meal in itself, isn't
That's it. Yes, it is.
it? Very beautiful.
And then we can serve it. And give me a plate again. You can put it on the plate, something like it. See how it looks like. It's very delicious.
Yes, it is. I've had Greek salad and I just love it. Just
Voila.
beautiful. And next, we're going to be preparing gyros, both as the sandwich and the platter. Dimitri, why don't you tell us what ingredients go into the gyro sandwich?
I'll be happy to. First of all, we start with pita bread. Secondly, we have the gyros meat with 75% beef, 15% lamb, and the rest is herbs and spices. And don't ever forget it's 100% delicious.
Great, that it is, that it is.
And after we go to add the tomatoes, we add tomatoes and we add onions.
Okay.
Okay? And this is the Sajjiki sauce. We can buy it from Bill's Imported Foods, in Lake and Lindale, in the corner there. And or you can make it, but it's going to be a lot of hassle. It's
Okay.
better to buy that.
And now, the meat, that you can't buy everywhere. You'd have to buy it in a Greek
Bill's
store.
imported
wouldn't you?
foods too, you know, again, as I said, in on Lake Street in Lindale.
And how is this pita bread different from the kind that most of us are used to?
Oh, this pita, it's we call it straight pita. I mean, the other one, if you open it, you see it's a pocket pita, we call it, and
Okay.
it's more for sandwiches, to stuffed things inside. This we cannot stuff it, you put them on top here, as you're going to see very soon.
Okay, so we really want to be sure we get the pita bread, not the pocket bread.
Pita bread, you know, the plain pita bread, you know, not the pocket pita, to explain to Bill over there, because they
Okay.
have both kinds also.
I see. All right. So where do we go from here now?
Can I start now?
Yes,
Okay, now we take the pita. We have margarine here already melted. And here is the pan, you know, and we make it
Just grill
golden
that.
brown, you know, yeah, on both sides. Add about a couple minutes, I'll say, or a minute on each side.
All right.
It's not quite done yet. Put them on high over there.
These don't get as hot as your stoves do at the
No,
restaurant.
that's
so
correct.
In the home, it's going to take a little bit
That's
longer.
correct, longer, but watch it because it burns easy also.
That'll
Deep
make it
pressure in the
nice
bed.
and hot and
Nice and hot and
pliable.
golden brown,
Mhm,
beautiful
right.
color, and there's the taste too. Tastes better also.
You can start to smell it already. Good.
Okay, we take it out. Down the fire a little bit, and no. Now we have to make hot, you know, put about 4 slices to a sandwich.
All right. Oh yeah, we can tell it's sizzling there.
Yes.
Great.
Just a minute on each side in a hot pan.
It's already been cooked, so it's really
It's
just a
already
matter of
cooked,
heating
you know.
it.
Yes, you can buy it already cooked over there. Us at the restaurant, we buy it raw, and we cook it in the oven. We bake it in the oven, and we finish it in the grill.
I
We
see.
slice it first at the slicer. It's coming along now.
Yes, it's smelling good.
Okay, we put it like this. Turn it down. And we put it in here like that. And take the tomatoes, put some lettuce in here, and a few onions like that. And if you can have it, thank you, Bunny.
Okay.
And I take it like this, put it in the middle here. I go like that.
Just wrap it up there, and it holds
Like
it
this.
together nicely, doesn't it?
Nice, and put a toothpick together. There, voila. And there's the Sajjiki sauce and some potato chips we can add there just for garnish.
Now, do you dip that in there? Is that the idea?
Oh yes, this just can take with a knife. We can put it in there, you know, and
I
just little
see.
by little, and you eat it and you love it.
Yes, they are wonderful. Now, you're going to make a platter for us.
That's correct. You know, the platter now. Let's do the pita again first.
Okay.
Same way we did, you know, the sandwich.
Just a little bit different.
The difference is we add the feta cheese, the olives, and the green peppers, and more meat.
More.
Plus
blimey.
is open face. As you're going to see very soon, I'm going to do it for you. Demonstrate for you.
Great. Now, what is actually in this sauce again?
It's a sour cream, a grated cucumber, garlic salt, olive oil, different spices. Also, this is going to buy at Bill's.
Yes, right.
This pita is delicious.
Nice healthy sandwich with the vegetables.
Yes, it's not very
and-
fattening, you know.
and-
It's
no,
very
and the protein and the carbohydrates
Yes.
are great.
Okay, let's put the gyros. We put 6 slices of gyros normally in our restaurant. You know, that's how it goes pretty much. Okay, to make it brown, and until it's ready, I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. I
Okay,
take
okay.
the
A little bit forward.
lettuce, we put them in here, we put some onions in here. Excuse me, camera. Over there. And you see how I'm doing the rest? Just, it's ready here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm using my fingers, but this.
They were invented before utensils, weren't they?
True.
Now, traditionally, does the gyros meat has more lamb in it, doesn't it?
Correct, correct. In particularly in Minnesota, I know it's not too many Greeks around here. In Chicago, they serve with like 75%, lamb and 15 maybe beef.
I
Here we have
see.
the opposite, because they like more the beef here, I guess.
I see. Okay. Well, that's
Yes.
good to know.
Okay. Even I can use my knife, I guess. Make it look a little nicer
Oh.
like this.
Very attractive.
And we put it on top over there. And I take the pita bread, go like this, like that, like that,
Nice little wedges.
wedges, and we'll put them around like that. Something like it. And in here we put the green pepper, we garnish it with some olives,
I love
Like
those
that.
olives.
some feta cheese to make it nice looking also. We dress it here.
That's a meal in
Okay.
itself.
Yep. And we can have the tomatoes placed in here.
Mmm.
That and the gyro and the Sajjiki sauce and
Beautiful.
I can put it over there this way.
That's
Over
beautiful.
there.
Girl, great, Dimitri.
Thank you.
And what we're going to have next is John is going to prepare some baklava for us. Well, John, how are we going to make this baklava?
Okay, I make a Greek baklava with phyllo, the worms mixed with the cinnamon, the clove side, powdered sugar.
Okay, so that's walnuts, and how much?
Yes.
How many walnuts?
2 pounds.
2 pounds.
Yes.
And they're all chopped up for
Yes,
us.
chop all, put a cinnamon, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, cloves,
And cloves.
powdered sugar.
And powdered sugar, and just then mix it
Yes,
all up
mix
so
together.
it kind of coats the
Yes.
nuts.
Yes.
Now the phyllo dough is a little bit tricky to work with,
Yes.
isn't it?
The phyllo, they put each one, phyllo,
Uh huh.
They put a butter, the phyllo, each one phyllo.
Okay.
Spread the butter,
When you
yeah.
do it now.
Okay. So
Now,
now,
I start in this way first, I put a phyllo this way because the tray is small, Put it this
okay.
way.
Now if we're going to do this at home, we're going to need a pan that's
Yes.
probably about a 9 by
Yes,
13.
but
And
maybe more big one,
okay, and then you
If-
buttered that pan
Yeah,
to
butter,
begin with.
Each time, one time, this, put another, phyllo.
Each time you put a phyllo,
All right.
you butter it.
And then you fold that in half so that it
fold-
fills
yes.
the pan.
Yes.
Whatever size you have to
Yes.
do.
Put each one,
And that does dry out very, very
because
quickly.
you want to do fresh, because dry, have to, come with little pieces.
Okay.
broke.
Now, does this phyllo come in the freezer case?
Yes.
Usually, now how do
Yes.
you go about defrosting
I
that?
leave outside,
Take it outside for about
couple
hours
hours,
and
defrost.
But you leave it in the box and in the
Yes.
package, in the
No
wrapping.
Open,
All right.
never open, because if you open, dry right away.
Dry out.
Yes.
If you wanted to, could you do that overnight in the refrigerator, let it
Yes,
thaw out
leave
there?
outside, yeah.
you bet, that's better.
Leave outside, That's best defrost,
Now, this is a 1 pound box. Is that
1
what
pound.
you use for
That's
this
correct, 1
recipe?
pound.
Is
For
one
this
whole?
tray, 1 pound.
Okay. And each time
Yeah,
you
each
put
time,
another
each time
layer of butter.
Butter.
How much butter do you use it
1
generally?
pound.
1 pound?
1 pound.
All right. Going to be good and rich.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then how many sheets of this do you put?
Put a 6, 7 cheese,
Six?
After, start put a worm, each piece.
Six,
All right.
7
6
Yeah.
or 7 of
At a
them
time.
at a
At a time,
time. All
enough
right.
to put the walnuts and
Okay,
the
now,
mix.
I put a worm, this way, I spread it around,
All right.
he repeats
Now, you
again
know,
the same way.
Then start over
yeah,
again.
supposed to put a little butter here, you know, before put it, you know, because not sticking over there, because the warm.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So the one in between the
Yes.
layers, you have to do with
Yes.
the butter kind of on both
Yes.
sides then.
Mhm.
And put the butter side down. All
Up,
right.
down.
Then more butter.
More butter, yes.
That's why it's
Yes.
so good.
It tastes beautiful.
Getting a little bit dry fast under
Yeah.
our hot lights
You're
here.
supposed to keep couple, you know, pieces Phyllo on the top, you
Yes.
know, come very nice straight.
You have to
Because
save couple Phyllo
Couple Phyllo.
to put them on top, you
The
know, for the
top.
face, you know, to look nice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
So we got to be
because-
sure we got a
yeah.
couple of good-looking ones for the
Yeah.
top.
Straight.
Wonderful. Well, this certainly is not very difficult at all.
No.
No, very simple.
Very simple. Now, how many layers did you have in
Put it
between?
two.
Two?
Yes.
Two
Each
layers?
time, you know, put it two, you know, put it once, warm, you know. You put it again, same two, you know.
All right.
Okay, I put it on top.
Now, on this one, we've got to do the extra butter.
Yes,
You make all the baklava at your
Yes.
restaurant, don't you?
yes.
And it's delicious.
Thank you.
Make any kind. Baklava, spinach pie,
Oh,
cream
spinach.
pie.
Now, tell us, what's the Greek word for spinach pie?
Spinach pie,
Spanakopita.
panakopita.
Spanakopita. Is that on your menu, too?
It was not
No,
yet,
no.
not now.
No, no.
Okay.
Now we offer the
Start this
baklava,
one,
the gyros platter, the gyros, and the Greek salads.
Plus all kinds of, other kinds of
All kinds of-
dishes.
Yes. Greek
And
salad.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Appeals to everybody. Nice family restaurant.
Thank you. You've been there before.
Yes. I've had everything that you're making today. Wonderful.
Next time you have to try the breakfast. And the dinner and the lunch.
Okay, here we go again. Now we need the extra butter for the one on top.
Yeah, stick.
This makes quite a large amount of it too, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
Take it
It's very
down.
rich.
Very rich.
You
You
make
don't,
around 30, maybe 30 servings.
can you freeze the baklava?
Oh, absolutely. That's the
Yes.
good thing is you can freeze it.
Freeze it.
Freeze.
Wonderful.
That's what we do.
Well, it is so rich you don't really eat a real lot of it.
Yeah,
No.
no.
So it would
One
be,
little piece, that's enough for a week. I mean, fills you up.
yes, it does. And that would be great to know that you can freeze it. Okay. More walnuts.
Yes.
Now, is that traditional walnuts? Is that the only nuts you're
And
supposed to
no,
use?
you can make it with
Almond.
walnut and with almonds,
Almonds.
Almonds? Oh,
or
we do.
mixture together, walnuts
Together.
and almonds.
Oh, that would be wonderful
Yes.
too. Not pecans, though.
Well, we don't have no pecans in the old country, but
Oh, I
No
see.
pecan. Yeah,
I
pecan
guess
is fish
it's
come,
okay.
yeah.
I guess they can be done with pecans. They're more expensive, I guess.
And a little bit dry.
It's dry, yeah. Here's our Phyllo.
Yeah, we have some more.
Here-
Phyllo for
Here's
the
that
top.
other half of that
I
section.
take it out.
We have some nice one over here. Bunny.
I think he's going to get his last few sheets, or do you need? Will you need
No,
this
no,
extra
I'll
one,
take- no,
John?
I'll take one more. you know.
Păi tu e. Ești că luat bună ozi.
There,
Two
oh.
more.
Până putea.
I put you on top.
Okay.
Now at home, if we're going to be working with this, and we're not going to be able to work as fast as John does here.
No.
Should we just cover it up then with a
Yes.
little bit of a damp towel and some
Exactly.
wax
yeah.
paper
Dry
in
But
there?
down,
before
yeah.
you put the towel, just put the, as you said
A
before,
little bit of wax paper in
wax
between.
paper
Right.
on top, then put the damp,
A damp towel. Be
That's
sure
correct.
it's just a little bit damp.
that's
Yes.
correct, that's correct. Not too wet.
It
There's no
ruins it
problem there.
if it's too wet, doesn't it?
That's correct. It sticks together.
goodness. We have a little disadvantage with those strong hot lights.
Yeah.
It does dry it out faster
At
than
home, it's nice.
Right,
It's
very
different.
But look at that nice full pan that we
Yeah.
have there.
Looks beautiful.
Yes, it does. Just beautiful. Now, how many layers would that be all together that we've got in there? Oh, quite
I don't know how many pounds.
No,
Something
come no posso, Stefano.
22, it says.
22.
Okay,
I
and
said
then
20,
we've
yeah.
actually folded them in
Yes.
half, so we've even got like about 44 some layers.
44, yes.
John has been doing this for about 30 years, John.
Making this.
He was a chef, you know. Right?
I
I'd
like
say
to make it, so.
I say you know how to make it pretty
Oh,
good then.
yeah.
Thank you.
Now, is this going to be our top
Yeah,
layer
top,
here?
yes. It's supposed to be nice, beautiful, peaceful top.
Yes.
Now you go all around.
Okay, and fold that in nicely there.
Yes.
One more layer of butter.
That's last bar.